But you know what the best one was? The Repo Man.
Repo Man.
Taking all his stuff.
Oh, dude, that was the best story.
Right.
Have we told that on the show yet?
Nope, you gotta tell it.
All right, we're good. All right, so Darryl was living with our pal at the time, Corey, right? And we just had this, like, I didn't live at that particular apartment, but I've lived with him in the past. It was just a straight up, like, bachelor pad, just like bros galore, right? Darryl decides he's gonna move in. He gets the small room. But what Darryl decides to do is, because he had just got a job where he feels like somewhat secure, right? Because he's working for my pal Max in a kitchen, is he decides to go out to one of those like Rent-A-Center or Aaron's or one of those like big rent places, right? Where you can get all the furniture and TVs. And he does exactly that. He gets a brand new whole bed set with box spring mattress, headboard. He gets brand new like dressers and bureaus, Blu-ray player. He gets like the Xbox. He gets like a 60-inch TV. And mind you, the 60-inch TV in his room was like the size of the wall. Like, his room was super small. And I remember one day I just had stopped over to visit Corey. I think we're going to go for a run on like Back Bay or something like that, right? And we get there.
And also any of those Back Bay runs is just like freaking Corey's ridiculous in shape, and then just like, nope, dude, I'm puffing. Hey, please.
Like, yeah, go ahead. I'll find you.
The water fountain's like another half-mile away. I don't think I can make it. I'm just gonna jump in the water.
Yeah. So what ends up happening is we hear a, and I'm like, who the hell is knocking on the front door? Because anybody that knows to come to that crib goes to the side door, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they keep knocking, and Darryl goes into his room and closes the door. So we're like, what the hell is that about? So one of the roommates answers the door, and it's Repo Men from the rent place, and they're like, we're looking for Darryl Smut. Sorry, I just totally dropped his full name.
We'll
whatever.
censor that.
Yeah. So what ends up happening is they're like, Darryl, there's people here trying to find you, right? So he comes out and he's like, hey, what's wrong? And he's like, what's wrong is you're 6 months late on your payments or something. So he goes, yeah, but I had just sent my payment. And they're like, okay, dude, we get it. Checks in the mail, but we're here to take back your stuff because you can't pay for it.
I mean, how else are Rent-A-Center going to afford having Hogan and Troy Aikman be their sponsors?
What do we talk about? More showmanship. 52-inch Sony HD TV, $39.99 a week with no credit check and satisfaction guaranteed, brother.
Exactly.
You got to pay that Troy Aikman money.
We're all there just watching this happen, sitting on the couch, right? So they go into Darryl's room, and piece by piece, they're taking everything out. They take out the dresser, and Darryl's clothes are all over the floor. They take away the bed. They take away, you know, the bed frame and all that stuff. And then they take away the TV and the Blu-ray player and even the remotes. And as they go to, all right, first off, as they take away the like DVD, Blu-ray player, whatever it is, I go, Darryl, you might want to take Ebony Beauty 65 out of there before somebody rents this and gets a surprise. And everybody starts just laughing their ass off. Everyone in the apartment, the people taking away Darryl's stuff, and that wasn't true. Like that wasn't in there.
Are you sure?
But he was so embarrassed.
He's a liar, and he's a thief. Can you believe it? He's a day late on his payments. A day late. So you know what that means? That means that is mine.
Yeah, his face got so red, and so the guy takes the remotes, and Darryl yanks the remotes out of his hand, and he opens up the backs of them, and you know how you smack it on the back of your hand? He smacks the batteries into his hand, and he goes, "These are mine." He keeps the batteries, and he hands the remotes back to the guy, and they're like, "Take care, sir. Bye." And then we go look into his room. There's just a bunch of clothes on the floor, and that's it. And like a phone charger in the corner. Everything he had owned was gone. It was the best.
You
dude.
watched
It was the best.
You watched a man's life fall apart, and you're just like, great theater.
You couldn't help but laugh at him. Like it was our like he's our pal, so we're gonna like bust his balls for it.
Daryl's great, but
No, he is. Like, and that's not even the worst thing that's happened to him. The guy had his car stolen in front of his face because he went into a store to pick up a pizza. Like, he just does this stuff to himself, so you gotta kind of, bust him for it a little bit.
The thing I think is the greatest about him is he's all high and money, and he's just like a really cool guy, but then life just comes around and says, no, you're not allowed to be.
Yeah, life smacks him in the face quite often. I haven't spoke to him in a while, so I'd be curious as to how he's doing. I'm definitely gonna have to catch up with him when I get home.
I saw him at the WWE event.
Oh yeah, he was doing pictures, you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's doing like photos now from what I've seen for like the Mammoth Arena team that's in there. The
Yes.
football team, right?
Yes.
That's kind of cool, right?
I think so.